The Banjo Bowl trophy, and I'm not against this, but I like just knowing what I'm up against. So that trophy that they have for the Banjo Bowl is only when the Bombers win it, right?
Yeah.
Like, the Riders don't get to take it home and be like, yeah, we won. Is that? I think that's how it goes. Because I've never ever seen. I don't know if the Riders have won, but
they've won. There's been 16 of them.
Yeah.
They've won 7 times.
Well, I mean, since the trophy's been around, I think they have won once, and that's why.
Since the actual trophy? That's good. Well, last year.
Right.
Because I remember Willie Jefferson winning it last year with the Riders and him tweeting actually, we win the Banjo Bowl, but we don't get the trophy. How that?
Yeah, they didn't. Okay, I didn't even know that was the thing. I thought I just noticed it. Yeah.
Willie's in Jamaica right now, by the way. Check out his Instagram. I was actually showing my wife last night Willie's Instagram post of his wife and his little baby girl. She looks exactly like Willie. Yet cute little girl.
Except baby.
She's like 2.
Funny how that works.
So cute. Enjoying the bye in Jamaica, man. Willie Jefferson. Regarding the Wheat Bowl tomorrow night, which, by the way, the teams have not endorsed. We've just come up with that name ourselves here. Sean says, do we need a trophy made now? Yes, we do. Can you facilitate that? I would love to see them hand out the Wheat Bowl at the end of the game. I'll hand it out.
Does each team
Friday night at Mosaic
Stadium? Is it just like a Regina Ram trophy?
It's like no. It's like all the legendary college.
like the big
rivalry
the
games.
Big bell. Yeah.
Well, the Iron Bowl is the one that they're all talking about. It's this weekend, is it not?
Yeah, Schultz has
in Alabama
one too. In North Dakota.
Oh yeah, NDSU, UND have one.
Yeah.
Somebody want to tell us what that is? So ours is the Wheat Bowl. It's inexplicable that we haven't had a name yet.
How come this isn't a thing? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make a trophy.
Back to the Chris Jones thing, because everybody's. Before we go any further, before this slips off the wall, from Kerry Hallett, can't you Rider fans just get over it already? Lapo wasn't even given permission to talk to you guys. Get over what? I thought he meant, can we just get over Chris Jones leaving? Maybe he's saying, can you not get over Paul LaPouse being hired? Are you one of those guys, because you and I get in these religious fights and discussions and karma and stuff. I think deep down you do agree with me, but you just like to fight with me. Do you believe everything happens for a reason like I do?
It does.
So you do believe that?
Yes.
So do I.
A great mystery that we don't know.
Right. So LaPouse doesn't get permission to interview here, and it ticks him off because he wants to coach here, wants to make the money, wants to be in charge. What's so wrong with that?
I feel like just what you said. People look to place blame on people and be like, "You're the bad guy, and you suck." And
all the time,
and you didn't let him go here, and you let him leave. He left us, and so that's just the way it is. Like if the NFL comes, if your childhood dream comes knocking and offers you an opportunity, that's all we ask for in life is an opportunity. And so the NFL came knocking. Here's your opportunity. Yes, please.
For Jones,
less money and less.
Don't matter.
Well, if I could be a fireman, I mean, that's what I wanted to be growing up. I mean, that'd be pretty damn cool. I'd do it, and it doesn't matter what the money is.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what. I miss Chris Jones. In his 3 years here, we've got to have not only a friendship, but a lot of mutual friends. So everywhere he goes now in the NFL, he's got friends in all these cities, and they're taking photos of him, and he's in the Browns gear. And I'm like, I kind of miss that guy. I like Chris Jones.
Do you think he's having more fun running the best team in the CFL or best franchise in the CFL and playing Xbox, control, buy, sell, trade, or do you think he's having more fun getting coffee and breaking down plays on his cot in his office?
I think I've thought about this.
There's no way.
So what Abu is saying, to just break that down into English, would Chris Jones be having more money, making way more, or having more fun, making more money here with Saskatchewan, way more money, or being in the NFL at an entry-level job, which it is, for a lot less money, working his tail off? And I've thought that every single morning Chris Jones pulls up to that stadium in Cleveland with his coffee, and he can't believe his good fortune.
Some people
that he's working in the National Football League.
And if you're doing that, I've told you often, I don't coach because I don't like entering a building at 4 a.m. and leaving it at 1 a.m.
Which is what he did here.
But he loves it. Some people love it. Etch is one of the best coaches I know, and I don't know. The only time I ever saw him outside of his building, outside of the cot that he slept on, was when he was in the club at the back, creeping on guys.
Dude,
he wasn't watching guys either. But that's what it takes to be a coach, and that's why I never want anyone that I care for to be a coach, because it drains. To do it well, you have to give it all. And some people are willing to do that. Lapo, Jones.
And by the way, for Chris Jones, it's not about money. We've had these discussions. I mean, actually, one night in Ottawa, Luke and I were in probably one of my favorite restaurants in the country, the Shore Club in the West End in Ottawa. You know where it is because it's been there for a long time. Yeah. And Chris Jones came and sat down with us and said, do you mind if I join you guys? Mind if I join you guys? And we're like, please do. And he talked about, I think, most of the money he makes, he gives away. It's not about money.
To who? I never got
To
it.
who? He employs
No, you don't have to say.
People in his hometown of South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, down on their luck people.
Sure.
He gives away most of his money. It's not about money.
Yep.
And as a matter of fact, when you realize that in life, you'll probably make more money. He's chasing a dream.
Yeah, that's what people with money say.
And he's got it.
Yeah.
And so you agree with me? Chris Jones is happier where he is than, of course, because up here they had handcuffs on him. Every loophole that Chris Jones found, the CFL was quick to close it.
Yeah.
And shut it down. Do you think that's fun?
No, he wasn't breaking the rules like the Patriots. He was following the rules, and then they said, you're following it too closely.
I don't know what they were doing.
Shut that down. What do you mean you have scouting talent for you? We can't have that. Salary cap on the coach is ruining everything.
Well,
the Chris Jones rule. Well, that rule will be gone soon
It was
enough.
pretty good television here on Monday when Craig Smith sat in that chair and the commissioner was on that video wall, and Craig goes, how about your new salary cap for football operations? I'm out of a job because of it. Oh yeah.
Well, that's what it's a Rough Rider rule. It was a Jones rule. We had more money and we employed more scouts. I don't know how that works. I mean, you give a guy a T-shirt and a hat, and now he's your employee. He's not your friend that you gave a hat to.
You should be able to work for free if you want to work for free. Well, and that's been shut down by the CFL.
Well, I see some baller gift certificates that you're going to give me, but I mean, I'm here for free. That's because that's what
you love it.
It's what you should do.
Just one more. Wayne in Victoria this morning says, I'm definitely not disappointed in Craig Dickinson as our head coach. I was just curious why Lapo wasn't allowed to interview. Well, that's why. His boss didn't want to let him do it. But I also say this because I said it to Lapo. I don't think you were going to get the job anyways, Lapo. Craig Dickinson was the guy all along. And I don't get the song and dance and the serenade, and we're gonna open this and have a competition. You knew who you wanted all along. I don't know why they do that, but that's the way they do things.
So going into 2013, someone comes knocking on the door in February, a week before not the draft, but the free agency. A week before free agency in 2013. Hey, we want to talk to Corey Chamberlain about being our king of the world over here in Montreal. No. We're about to go and enter the most important season of our lives here, and you want to talk to our defensive coordinator? The
our
greatest
head coach.
offense. Well, yeah,
don't inject logic here, Abu.
No, yeah, I know. Let's take the logic out of it. Yeah, I can't believe they do. Everyone's against us. Everyone hates us.
You made
There's nobody else trying to do anything.
It took 90 minutes, but Abu has just made a lot of sense.
I make dollars.
We're going to take a break, and I'm very interested to talk to our next guest. It's the voice of the Hamilton Tiger Cats, Marshall Ferguson. We're going to the Hammer next. It's the Rod Pedersen Show on Facebook Live, and listen live at rodpedersen.com.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of the Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpedersen.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.